I'm Julie.
And I'm Martin. And we live full-time on our 58-foot narrowboat home, Rhapsody in blue.
We're taking you along as we continuously cruise the canals and rivers of the UK with some beautiful scenery, occasional wildlife, landmarks, aqueducts and tunnels. Come with us. And we're off. This week's video sees us leaving Weedon Bec, and this is where we are in the UK. So, leaving Weedon Bec, we travel northwest on the Grand Union Canal. We go up to Whilton Marina where we stop for the night and we have a fantastic breakfast there. Oh, and a barbecue the night before. We then go up the Buckby flight along through Braunston Tunnel and we finally moor up just after Lock 3 at Braunston. Even with a really main road, you can still hear the birds chirping. It's lovely. Can I come up?
Oh, yes, please.
It's quite tight here, isn't it? You're right.
Yeah.
See, it's quite tight along here. You've got moored boats to the right. You've got a lot of overhanging bushes to the left, and boats coming against us as well. Yeah, it's very busy today. It is the 22nd of June. Beautiful day though, absolutely glorious.
Well, I'll be quite happy tonight. Do a bit of a barbecue or something tonight if you want.
Yeah, we've got enough room.
Depends where we're more up, eh?
Yeah, we're heading towards Whilton Marina, aren't we?
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll just see where we get. If we've got a nice bit of room, we can do a bit of a barbecue. We just stocked up on our barbecue bits and bobs, haven't we?
Yes.
Got some burgers, some sausages and chicken.
Chicken.
It's a bit cooler today, isn't it?
It's a nice though, isn't it? It's not too very. No, it's pleasant. I did have jeans on this morning, went shopping and realised it was too warm for jeans, and now I put my shorts back on.
I've still got my jeans on. But then I'm a colder person than you.
Reptile.
I'm not a reptile. It's very green and lush through here. I'm going to have to point the camera forward, aren't I?
He's nice.
Shall I go back up the front?
Up to you.
Go and have a look and see if we can find some views. Didn't know he was going to do that. All clear. Still hear that road. It's so loud. Look at that pretty garden. How beautiful is that? bridge number 19, and we are hoping to go to bridge 16. It's just beautiful along here. You can probably hear the major road alongside, but this is what we have in front of us. It's so beautiful. Let me just see if I can show you the main road. You look through the trees, you can see the cars rushing by and the trucks. I believe it could be the M1. I'd have to check that out and have a look. But it's so loud, it's deafening. Yeah, I just checked with Martin, it is the M1. We should turn away from the road soon. In fact, this looks like a big sweeping bend. Yeah, it's stunningly beautiful along here. Absolutely stunning. It's a shame the road is alongside, but nothing we can do about that. We'd certainly rather be here than on the road, that's for sure. It's just gorgeous. I love this time of year with all this foliage at the sides here. It's just, I don't know, it's just beautiful. Wow, they do look so spectacular. They're so big. I bet they're gorgeous inside. Hiya, you're right. Bridge number 18. 2 more to go.
Get to the next bridge, we will be looking for moorings.
Yep. So not long now. So yeah, the plan is to moor up along here because Martin needs to go into the chandlery to get a few bits, and we would really like to go into the cafe tomorrow morning and have one of their lovely breakfasts. So fingers crossed we can find a mooring for 2 boats. I think we might try going here. So I've walked down and there are another couple of spaces up here. So Martin and Nikki have brought the boats down. We often do this. If we know we definitely need to moor somewhere, we'll find the first mooring, then I will walk up and see if there's anywhere nearer where we want to be. Because if you go past those available moorings and keep going, often you find there are no moorings, and then we would have been committed to going up the Buckby locks, which we really don't want to do today. So he's brought that in lovely.
And later we had a lovely barbecue, expertly cooked by Martin. We went over to the marina for breakfast.
Nice.
I'm waiting for the other person to come and share with me.
Nice.
Need it again.
This is the new owner of Whilton Marina Cafe. Your name is?
Good morning, my name is Mario.
Yep.
Pleased to meet you, and I've got some lovely customers. If you're heading down Wilton Locks in Daventry, Northamptonshire, please come and visit me for a lovely breakfast and light lunches.
And we can vouch, it's absolutely lovely.
Thank you very much.
Wilton Marina Chandlery, and it's really well stocked. This happens to be Sunday, so they're not open on a Sunday. But we've frequented the cafe. You just saw the owner there, Mario. It's absolutely beautiful food. And I'll just quickly show you inside. And this is the inside. So that's lock 13. And you walk through and there's your cafe and chandlery. So we're just going to leave the mooring and go down to the services at Welton. And we're off. You can see the lock up there ahead, right up there. That's where we'll be going. We just thought it's clouded over, it's gone a bit overcast and cooler. So we're going to go now. We're going to go up the locks. Not going to be too hot for me to do the locks, and it won't be too hot for Finn on top of Nikki's boat. So the pump out didn't work. We've abandoned that. Two boats have just gone up this lock. So we're now going to empty this, or I am, ready for Martin and Nikki to come in. This is lock number 1. That kind gentleman has given me a hand. It's almost full. Once it's level we can open the gates, and then we'll be moving up to number 2, which I believe I need to go and get ready, but got to finish this one first. Well, it's supposed to be overcast and look at this, we have blue sky and red hot sunshine now, and we've only got to lock number 2. Never mind, looks like it's going to be a warm one. On this lock there's only one lot of gate paddles. If you can, where's my finger there, right there. But there's none on that gate, there's no bar. So it's taken a little bit longer to fill this one, but we're now full. I'm going to open the gates. How lucky are we? Lock number 3, there's a boat coming down. So the gates will be left open and I won't have to reset it. Cool. And Martin's coming in. He enjoys doing locks, I think. You enjoy doing the locks, don't you?
What?
So you enjoy doing the locks, don't you?
No.
So Martin's in the lock and he is going to hold to the left, and Nikki is going to come in and go to the right.
Go, catch it, leg! Little shorty bum-bums.
There you go.
Nikki was going to get off the boat to come up and give me a hand, but the gap was way too wide.
So Nikki has come up the ladder to give me a hand again.
You can see here that both myself and Nikki were doing these paddles very slowly, and we were actually watching the boats and how they were behaving in the lock. It's always good to keep checking your boat and the skipper as well to make sure everything's all good in the lock.
We've only opened the ground paddles. Very bubbly. Ground paddles means that the water comes into the lock underneath the ground, from underneath the water level, and bubbles up into the lock. The gate paddles, on the other hand, these ones, they open gates
halfway down the lock. Oh, you swine. You ratbag. You ratbag. I was filming the front of the boat. I'm sure you are. Look, does he look sorry? You rat. Oops. Right, see you around the corner.
Hey!
Do you want to help
Leave the gates open, Jay. Leave the gates open.
So Martin's just radioed to say that there's boats coming down. So we're leaving these gates open. And because I'm the wrong side, Nikki's now coming across for me to get onto her boat. Shall I get off here?
If you want to.
Or shall I catch a lift all the way?
You have to make a decision quick.
I decided to walk.
So those two boats have now left the lock. The gates are open, ready for Martin and Nikki. So this is lock number 9. How beautiful it is through there. Hello. Yep. Nicely done. Only one ground paddle on this one because that's what's left of the one that should be this side. So once that's come up and over the sill, that obviously is the sill there. That's what you don't want to get your boat hung up on. Once we're up over that, we can then open the gate paddles. Well, that's what it looks like when it comes out of the gate. And as you can see, if your boat is too close, it can overwhelm it. Somebody has obviously dropped a fender and Nikki is now going to retrieve it. So there you go, another freebie, Nick. Hey.
Hello.
It's warm, isn't it?
You shouldn't be complaining.
We're not complaining, but I am exhausted. Wow. Look at the water going over those gates. It's beautiful along here, but it's quite a way to walk. You can just see Martin's gone through the bridge up there. Nearly there. Martin's holding the boat. I'm going to go up and hopefully this lock will be in our favour. I don't know if you can see, but this gate won't open completely. There's obviously something stuck down there, but you see where that one is completely back? This one is sticking out. So Martin's going to come in this side and move over to the left, so Nikki can go straight in the right side. Martin's off to go and see if he can find us a mooring. Fingers crossed. Right, so hopefully Martin says there's a couple of spaces, one before a boat and one after a boat after the bridge. Under bridge number 12. So this is our mooring for at least tonight, and Nikki is behind that green boat there. Nice sunny spot, and actually Nikki's got some shade. So we've had one night on this lovely mooring. It's perfect because Nikki is in the shade, which she needs for Finn, and she prefers the shade. We are in full sun, which I absolutely love, and beautiful houses and gardens over there, the other side. But we are now moving, aren't we, Martin? We only did the one night here. I've put some wash.
I wouldn't mind of staying here, but unfortunately, we tried to do our services, didn't we, at Wilton? Wilton wasn't working, so unfortunately, we've got to move on.
Yep. So I've left Martin and Nikki casting off. I'm going to walk round to the lock, and I think I'm probably going to have to reset it, so that'll be fine. We're hoping, me and Martin are going to go down and get a pump out at Welton Fields. I won't film it, we've done that so many times. And then we're going to come back and rejoin Nikki. We're going to go through the tunnel, Braunston Tunnel, and depending where the moorings are, whether we go through one or perhaps two locks, or even all 6 of them. So we want to get moored at Braunston before the historic boat rally. So here we go. So this is the first lock, and I have to go underneath the little tunnel here. One of our subscribers. What was your name again? Teresa and on Verano boat. So there you go, narrowboat Verano. Is Dale and Dawn. So wave, Dawn.
See you then. Yeah.
Right, take care then.
And they're viewers of our channel. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye. That was lovely. 2 lots of viewers of the channel. I think they've left this boat here as a little nature reserve. So we are on our approach to Braunston Tunnel, and you'll be pleased to know this is the last time we're doing the tunnel for a long time. After this, after the Braunston Historic Boat Rally, we are going to be heading on new waters through Birmingham, and we will be heading north. So this will be the last time you see us doing Braunston Tunnel for a long time. Martin's not exactly happy at the thought, and he's just actually mentioned to me that we have not seen one boat going the other way for absolutely ages. So what's the chances? Will we meet someone in the tunnel? Let's see. So you can just see Braunston Tunnel coming into view, just the other side of that bridge. So Martin said he'll be pleased when we're out the other side. And check the lights, mate. Yep. And they both came on first time. Brilliant.
That's it, we've done the horn. Now this is the tunnel that has the twists and turns, so we can't see the end of the tunnel, but at the same time we can't see any lights in the tunnel, so hopefully that means we're going to be on our own in there. It is a big black hole. See a very dim light at the end. Just saying, it's so sort of foggy in here with all the fumes, but thank goodness that this tunnel has actually got ventilation shafts. There's 2 of them, I think we've showed them before, but obviously that allows the fumes to go out and fresh air to come in. But yeah, so there must have been a few boats go through here today. So yeah, here's your kink. Went round to the right and round to the left. It's very difficult to show how much this tunnel kinks, but it really does. I mean, it's definitely one of those things that you have to do. If you're going to be on a boat, you've got to do Braunston Tunnel. It's unique. Well, as they all are, to be fair. But yeah, it's definitely an experience being in a tunnel. Martin slowed down. I hope it's okay. He doesn't usually slow down in tunnels. And here's a ventilation shaft. And Martin's going a little bit slower this time, so I might be able to get it. Woohoo! I got it! Ah! The lights have gone off! Martin, please put the lights on, I can't see a thing. Thank you. That was bloody scary. Don't do that again. And yeah, he leant on the lights and turned them off and it went pitch black. I tell you what, just do that again, just for momentarily for the camera. There you go, complete darkness. Wow. When he did that by accident, it was like, I can't see a thing. Oh, this part's really fumey. Look at that. I can hardly see. All part of the adventure. Halfway point. You can see that the walls are a bit kinky here. Look. Kinky walls, eh? But when you think these tunnels were built hundreds of years ago and they had no mechanical tools, everything was done by hand. I mean, it is totally amazing. It always amazes us. Temperature difference. I'm in shorts and t-shirt and I'm totally freezing cold now, and I'm really looking forward to getting outside. Yet outside was about, I don't know, 23, 24 degrees Celsius. So, you know, it is freezing in here. So here's the second of the ventilation shafts. I'll see if I can just catch this one. Martin's took the revs off for a bit, so I can hopefully get a better view of it. Hold on, let's see. No. So Martin will be sounding the horn very soon. Oh, good Lord. And my favourite bit, as the picture clears, look at all the reflections in the water. I just love this. I can never get enough of it, honestly. And we're out. And the birds are singing. And the sun's shining. Love it. Well done, you. So it's time to do the Braunston double locks. And obviously because we went down and got a pump out, Nikki has already gone down. I don't know how far down she's gone, but she said as soon as she's moored up she's going to double back. Now these are the leaky locks, so even though that should have been full, it's half emptied out, so I'm now going to fill it up. Look at the date over there. 1879 this lock was built. Martin's gone down to the next one and I'm left to shut the gates. So we are waiting in the pound in front, well, just before the second lock. There's a boat coming up, but there's also a boat coming down the one behind us that we've just left. Had we have realised, we would have waited. We thought we saw a boat in the tunnel, but we weren't sure, and we waited for a good 10 minutes and we thought, oh well, perhaps they've moored up just the other side of the tunnel. But no, they're in the lock now, and I've said that we're going to wait for them so we can share the lock, save water and all that. So, right by the Admiral Nelson. Okay, so we've moved forward here. Nikki's going to quickly move back and we are going to moor just there.
And our friends Chris and Angie came and paid us a visit. And later at the Admiral Nelson pub there were some Morris dancers. How cool was that? On the Friday, the day before the show, we thought we'd have a quick look around. This is Tradline. They do all rope and fenders and they make them on the premises, so you'll see as we go inside.
I'll leave them there. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry mate, if you want to. No, you're all right, I'm just sort of see.
We could see everyone getting ready for the show for the next day.
Yeah, because we're going to be in Braunston for a week, we've walked down and we're going to fill up our 4 bladders. So we can add a little bit more water to our tank. Because it's been so warm, isn't it, Martin? We've been drinking extra, haven't we?
But we do smell.
We don't. So that's it. We've got all 4 in the trolley. And now it's just a case of getting it back to the boat, isn't it, Martin?
Right, let's go.
Martin. Isn't it?
Yes.
This is looking from the bridge down onto Braunston Marina, and to the left is where the parade is going to be. As we walk back to the boat, I took footage of some of the boats that were getting ready for the weekend's rally. So here's a little montage of them. And if you like the look of these boats, join us in our next video where we will show you them where they paraded through the marina. It's fantastic. A lot of you will recognise this boat. It's Robbie Cummings' boat, Naughty Lass. So good job we've got one of these climbing trolleys.
We met up with Wes and Amy from Boat Time as well, and we played the game. Just listen to this hooter, you thought ours was loud. We had a lovely visit from my sister Miranda and our brother-in-law Mark. So we had a quick look round the show, a quick drink in the Admiral Nelson, and then we popped back to the boat and we had a lovely barbecue and a real good catch up. It was fantastic. Loved it.
Cheers! There's always one. Look at this boat. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. And it's PJ Harrison and Sons. The chap is just standing in front of the name, but the boat's called Otley. And it's towing a butty. And just look what's on the back of that boat. Wow. I hope the camera's picking that up.
Join us next time for all these historic boats on parade. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And leave us a comment, we love reading them and I answer every single one. And thank you so much for the super thanks and coffees this week, we really appreciate it. See you next week, bye!